Welcome back to our YouTube channel Aman Codes. In today's episode, we are going to discuss about keyword arguments. So let's see what are keyword arguments. In some of the circumstances, we know the function names and formal parameters names, and we don't know the order of formal parameter names. And to pass the data or values accurately, we must use the concept of keyword parameters or arguments. Some of circumstances, we know the function name and formal parameter name, but we don't know the order. First, which value is going to take place, we don't know the order. At that time, we are going to use these arguments called keyword arguments. So the implementation of keyword arguments says that all the formal parameter names used as arguments in function calls as keys. So whatever the names we have in formal parameter, that all names are going to be used as arguments in function calls. So for suppose you have a comma b comma c as in formal parameters. So for this in the function call we are going to declare a is equals to 10 and c is equals to 20 starting. So ending b is equals to 30. So we are using the names of formal parameters as an arguments. So let's see the syntax for function definition in keyword arguments. So def function name. So we are going to declare the formal parameters param1, param2 up to param n. So this is the indentation block. So here function call syntax we are going to see. So function name, we are going to call the function with function name, right? So, and we have to declare the parameter name and its value. We know the parameters and value, right? So, but we don't know the sequence. So here parameter 1, 2 are there, or parameter n2 1 are there, or parameter 5, 4, 6 like that are there. We don't know the order, but we know the parameters and we know the values. At that time, we are directly going to declare like this. So parameter name and that value like this by using assignment operator. See here parameter n is equals to value n. So parameter 1 is equals to value 1. So on parameter n minus 1 is equals to value n minus 1 like that, so on we can declare in a function call. See here there is no specific order, right? First we have declared nth parameter and then we declared first parameter, then we declared n minus 1 parameter, so on we are going to declaring. So there is no order, but we know the formal parameters names and arguments names. That is the reason we are using this type of syntax. So this type of syntax is known as keyword arguments. Param n is equals to value n, param 1 is equals to value 1, param n minus 1 is equals to value n minus 1 are called keyword arguments. See here, these are the keyword arguments, right? So see the last part in this keyword arguments is that when we specify keyword arguments before positional arguments. So first we are going to declaring this keyword arguments, then we are going to declare the positional argument in function call means we are going to get an error called syntax error. Positional arguments followed by keyword arguments because PVM gives first priority to the positional arguments. When we are calling a function, first we have to declare positional arguments only, no keyword arguments. If we declare first keyword and then we declare position, then we get syntax error. If we declare first positional arguments and then keyword arguments, then it is not going to provide any type of syntax. So this is all about keyword arguments theory part. So let's see the practical examples of keyword arguments. So here I'm going to create a new file. So new others Python. So our file name is going to be like this. So this is our file name. So here I'm going to declare one new function that is going to be like this. def. I'm going to declare function name as sample of. I'm going to declare like this. A comma b comma c comma d. So I declared the parameters. So these are the formal parameters. So indentation symbol. Now I'm directly printing that value. So see here, print of a comma b comma c comma d. So I'm going to do. So this is my function definition. Now I'm going to declare here main program. See here. So I'm going to call the function. So by using function name sample of, here I'm going to directly declare 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So when I know the order of formal parameters, then my values are going to be like this 1, 2, 3, 4 in the sense. So I want to store in the place of A 1, I want to store in the place of B 2, like that 3, 4 in the place of C, D. So because I know the order. So when you know the order, we are going to do this thing. So when you don't know this function, we are importing this function, then we don't know the order, right? So at that point, we are going to call like this sample of. So I know the formal parameters. We have A, B, C, D, and I know the values 1, 2, 3, 4. A for 1, B for 2, C for 3, D for 4. So what I'm going to do in the sense? So I know the values, I don't know the order, right? So I may follow this way. D is equals to 4, comma, A is equals to 1, comma, C is equals to 3, comma, B is equals to 2. I follow this order. So this way of declaring is known as keyword arguments declaration. So in Windows CMD, if we want to execute any Python program, must and should we have to give like this py space program name dot py. So our program name is keyword args dot py, right? So see here, I'm executing the program. So we got the result 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. So try to understand. First we got 1, 2, 3, 4 as an output. When we know the formal parameters, when we know the values, and when we know the order of the values. See here, we are declared 1, 1 is going to here. We are declared 2, 2 is going to here, like that, right? So here I declared the first D. Then, so in the output window, here we declared D in function call. So here it got output 1. Why in the sense? We know the formal parameter name and passing values, but we don't know the order, right? When we are specify D is equals to 4, PVM is going to store this D is equals to 4 at the place of D is equals to 4 because we have used keyword arguments. So this type of declaration is known as keyword arguments declaration. So when we declared D is equals to 4, the 4 is going to store in the place of D only. So it is not going to take the position. Rather than the position, we declared D, right? So in the place of D, it is going to store 4. So we declared A is equals to 1. In the place of A, it is going to store 1. C is equals to 3. At the place of C, it is going to store 3. Like that, B is equals to 2. At the place of B, it is going to store 2. So PVM is going to store like this way. Even though we declared first D, we got output 1, 2, 3, 4 itself, right? So this is the use of keyword arguments. So in today's episode, we have discussed the keyword arguments, right? So in total, we have 5 types of arguments. We have completed 3 arguments till now. We have completed positional arguments, we have completed default arguments, and we have completed keyword arguments. So in upcoming episodes, we are going to discuss variable length arguments and keyword variable length arguments. So these 2 arguments are very, very important in Python. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you all understand. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Aman Codes. Thank you so much for watching.